I need a first-person shooter visual novel. I need a real-time strategy dance game. I need a sporting game in the style of a card-based combat game. I need them on my desk by 5 p.m. today, or you're fired. Welcome back to another video here on Mummified Games. I'm Tony, and today we are taking a look at a card-based puzzle game of golf called Golf Peaks by Afterburn Games. Golf Peaks, as I said, is a card-based puzzle game, and the simple idea of this existing is so funny and smart. I instantly loved the concept. Similar to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Metal Gear Acid, Pyre, Mega Man Advanced Battle for Tokyo 3, the actions that are taken in this game revolve around a set of cards. Although most action card games, like what I listed before, involve building a deck of cards that are brought to a fight or scenario. Golf Peaks is a puzzle game, so the cards that are given at the start of the level are predetermined. The developer knows what is needed to beat a level. At least, God, I hope so, and then lays out the cards for the players. The game presents the player with a small island level, where the goal is to get the ball into the hole, like a regular game of golf. Where this game slices away from traditional golf land is that you use these cards and have a certain path that is the puzzle. You're given a set of cards, starting off simple to warm the player up to the game. A card might have a simple 1 on it, and that will move the ball 1 space in any one of the 4 directions around the square that the ball is currently on. The cards eventually show off 2 or 3 spaces that will be moved. Or later, you get to chip the ball up and over 1, 2, or 3 spaces. And that's cool. When the game starts introducing gaps in the map that you need to cross over just to get to the hole, chipping the ball also helps you move to higher locations since it still operates on mini golf rules. There are walls that if you try to take a stroke up them, the ball will just bounce off a wall and then move back the way the ball came. This might actually be the correct way to get to the end, but not always. A cheeky little thing that the developers threw in. Sometimes to go forward, you need to go backwards. And then sometimes the chipping cards also have a roll after it. So you might chip 2 squares over, followed up with a single square roll. The puzzles in this game, if you haven't been able to tell already from my voice, are really fun. They feel challenging and push me to keep fighting to get to the end of the level. Also a reason that I've been keeping this game on my phone for a while. Sometimes I do need to take a step away and come back later with fresh eyes. That does seem to be the trick sometimes. The other great thing about this game is that the controls are exactly what you would want in a game like this. Once you select the card you want to use, you'll swipe in one of the 4 directions that the game gives you. It's all 90 degrees in every direction, limiting the number of choices and random ways you could fail in this puzzle. Every new puzzle trick is laid out so perfectly. The game only shows you one new thing a level. Gaps, ramps, sand, they all are shown one thing at a time to help you understand what's going on and how to get over it. Even the little sparks that fly out of the golf hole when you sink the ball are a nice touch and feel great. The art in this game is spot on. There's barely any words in this game, and they don't explain what the new things do, but the art is so clear about what the things are that I understood what to do right away when seeing what was new on stage. This is one of those games where it's a simple game with not a lot going on, but boy howdy, what's in the game is so perfectly done. I think the best way to put this is the term scope. The scope of the game is laser focused on what it wants and does it beautifully. I've been actually sitting on this game for a while. It's been on my phone, and every once in a while I need to fill some time with some light puzzle work. This was a good game. I used it whenever I was waiting for a to-go order or stuck in a waiting room at a doctor's office. Pretty much anytime I could be scrolling Twitter and not in the mood to play my Korean gachapon game, this has been my go-to slow puzzle game. What do you all think? Have you played this game? What were your thoughts on it? What level have you made it to? For those of you who haven't played this one, are there any other card-based games that you've played and enjoyed? I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm quite the skilled Magic the Gathering player. I made it to Diamond League multiple times. Either way, let me know your thoughts in the comments. In the meantime, wow, I was able to actually talk about golf for more than a minute without falling asleep. Let me tell you, it was not the same experience when I was writing this script. Again, it is hard to write when I am nodding off at work. Thank God for an Updesk. You all do the YouTube dance. Like, sub, hit the bell, comment your thoughts, share, and tell someone you know about these videos. It all helps a lot. And as always, friends, keep digging. We'll make it out sometime. See you in the next one.